Good evening. Hello. This is my third time here, and third time ever doing stand-up. So thank you very much for having me back. Some of you may have seen my other couple of attempts, and so you'll be aware that the reason I'm doing this is because I've got a bucket list, and this is an item on it because I'm dealing with a life-threatening condition. For those of you who don't know that, I'm not going to get morbid, so it's all good. But after the first gig that I did here, because my brother taped it, and I put it on Facebook just to, well, basically, most of my friends and family don't know that I was going to do stand-up or that I'm dealing with this condition, so it was kind of like killing two birds with the one stone. So the feedback was just so lovely afterwards. I got all this love, like, from all over the world. People were just like, oh my God, well done, I never knew, I wanted to call you. How are you feeling? What's going on? It was just overwhelming. It was so nice. I was a little bit taken back by one person's feedback though. This one person decided to write, I can't believe that it took you all those years and you finally decided to do stand-up based on the fact that you're a hypochondriac. You're a fucking idiot. Now, I'm all for calling a spade, right? But I don't understand why we have to use the hypo tag. I'm not exactly excited about it. Chondria's fine, okay? Anyway, so a while back I had to call an ambulance at 4 o'clock in the morning because I thought I was having a heart attack. I'd woken up and I had chest pains and like a really tingling numb arm, and so anyway, I just knew I had to call an ambulance. And when I was speaking to the lady, she was like, yeah, okay, cool, there's one on the way, just leave the door open and unlocked. And I said to her, do you reckon they could not use the sirens? And she's like, I'm sorry, they have to. Apparently they have to. I was mortified because I hate making a fuss and I don't really like drama. So I was sitting there and shaking my hand, and the minute that the first paramedic, because the sirens are blazing, next minute the first paramedic walked in, and as he's walked in I've thought to myself, fuck. He's hot. Why didn't I clean up the fucking flat? Now, there's a couple of things there. In all the years that people have had heart attacks, I'm pretty sure that they're never thinking about anything other than the fact that they're dying. And also, at the very moment that that man walked into my apartment, he was met with a 40-something-year-old singleton in a tiny one-bedroom flat with last night's pizza boxes and beer everywhere. I was wearing a hot pink "This chick really loves her Collingwood Magpies" jumper with no bra on, and there was nothing to show for my time on the planet except a cat and chondria, for fuck's sake. It's not exactly hot now, is it? Anyway, after a few more tests and a little bit of a lecture about smoking, it turns out that I was actually okay. I had indigestion. That was from the pizza and the beer. Actually, funny about the beer, I'd drunk so much beer the night before that I fell asleep on my arm, which is why. Anyway, it's a bit embarrassing. I don't want you to feel though that I define myself just by my condition. I'm also a recovering fag hag. I say recovering because I spent about 10 years hanging out at the gay disco with a gaggle of gays. That's actually the collective noun for gay people, just in case you were wondering. But I now have a straight partner, just in case anyone was questioning, and also some stepchildren, so my weekends are looking a lot different these days. But I do still have a hand in the gay world, albeit a slightly tainted, sort of second-hand, kind of grotty kind of hand, because most of my best mates are gay. I'm just going to read out, I took a snapshot of some of my messages on my phone the other day, and I'm going to read them out in order, and I'll just see whether you guys can pick the gay. Lucas, morning sweetheart. Gareth, hi, dinner tonight? Peter, yep, it looks great. Nicola, you're very welcome. Margie, check your emails. Scotty, I have fucking anal chlamydia. Mum, stunning. Hey, it wasn't my mum. The same random guy sent me a text just last week after he looked after my house saying, "Doll, did I leave my douche at your place?" Now, some of you might not know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. I'm a straight girl. So you have a choice. I mean, you can Google it if you want, or I can try and do an analogy for you. I'm not really very good at analogies, but I'll give it a crack. So just imagine that your ass is a one-way street, right? And occasionally the gay ass needs to be a two-way street, like a dual carriageway. And so when that is required, that the gay ass needs to become a dual carriageway, you need to clear out all the parked cars that are in the one-way street, and perhaps you do that with a high-pressure hose. A gay dating sounds hard work. I was speaking to my gay best mate the other day, and he was having a friend with benefits over for dinner, and I casually said, "Hey, why don't you cook that Indian dish I've been talking about so long?" And he's like, no, doll, no. There's no to curry. We will be rooting, and then we'll be having pizza later on. Apparently the dual carriageway only works when you strictly adhere to the road rules. And I went to India last year, and there are no fucking road rules in India. Thank you very much for having me.